fears about a U.S. economic slowdown that have sent stocks around the world tumbling.
America's debt has now surpassed $31 trillion.
Fears of another recession causing panic on Wall Street.
It's about to cost more to fill up the shopping cart. Another price hike is on the way.
It is now my honor to sign into law the USA Patriot Act of 2001.
They're collecting information about you?
I know they're collecting information about everyone.
We're probably talking about hundreds of thousands of cameras.
Your life can be rewound and your secrets can be revealed.
The U.S. government's terror watch list has now grown to 2 million people.
But the real answer is these programs were never about terrorism. These programs are about power.
Churches shut down and pastors arrested. A wave of Christian persecution is underway.
The bill just signed into law this midday affects how you'll be registering your guns.
Also known as red flag law.
The measure that lets law enforcement take away gun rights.
Take the firearms first and then go to court.
One, I think you need to have weapons to take on the government. You need F-15s and maybe some nuclear weapons.
I'm demanding a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
Military recruitment in the U.S. New data shows few are able to serve, and even fewer are actually willing to.
The National Defense Authorization Act would amend the Military Selective Service Act to automatically register eligible men who are U.S. citizens.
Chinese warships off the coast of Taiwan this month. A dire warning of a potential invasion that could start a hot war between the U.S. and China.
U.S. forces would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion.
Yes.
Should stand with Taiwan today.
We do not care if it ignites a larger regional war. We don't care about that.
The Chinese troops are advancing. Already 2 major Chinese towns are said to have been overrun.
The Chinese greatly outnumber the Chinese, who are fighting back with civilian militia.
Governor has fully mobilized the National Guard.
The National Guard is going door to door,
shutting down mass transit and ordering people to stay in their homes.
Half of the busiest ports in the U.S. will be shut down.
Warning of a global transport system collapse if governments do not restore freedom of movement.
Signed a decree to draft more than 134,000 citizens into the military.
Order to draft 300,000 more troops to fight.
Thousands risked arrest to rail against mobilization, as many more dodge the draft any way they can.
SWAT teams patrol the streets, going door to door.
Conscription officers have a fearsome reputation. These officers are on the hunt for draft dodgers.
Enjoy trying to sleep tonight, wondering if tonight's the night our SWAT team blows your front door off the hinges. We are coming for you.
She asleep? What's this?
What are we gonna do?
We'll figure it out. Always do.
I don't understand. Why does this have to happen to us?
We'll be all right, honey.
We were just getting all settled in, and then this happens.
You and Mina are all that matter to me. I'm not going anywhere.
Bye-bye, Mina.
Good evening, Mr. Taft. We're just following up to make sure that you're aware of your conscription status.
You and all of them came here just to tell me that?
Well, we had a look at your file and
Beg your pardon?
Well, yes. Your file here indicates that, that you own a few assault-style firearms and, quote, possess anti-government or otherwise extremist views. We just came by to make sure that there wouldn't be any problems that would prevent you from serving your country.
Is that all you came here for? Just a friendly reminder?
Well, yes. So we'd appreciate your cooperation to ensure the safety of everyone involved.
And whose safety would that be?
Well, you and your wife, of course. And the safety of my men. And your wonderful daughter, Mina. How old is she now?
My family, and especially my daughter, are no concern of yours.
It's just that you don't strike me as being particularly patriotic.
I do not condone the government's wars.
You will if you support the system that's preserved your family's freedom.
I care greatly for my family's freedom, but a wise man does not aid his enemy.
You think the United States government is your enemy?
The greatest threat to my freedom isn't out on some distant battlefield. They're standing in my front door.
Is that so? You're beginning to sound like a coward and a traitor.
I stand ready to defend my family from those who wish to see it torn apart.
Like I said, Mr. Taft, you're a coward. I'm doing my duty now. It's time for you to step up and do yours.
Who is the more cowardly? He who serves the most powerful empire in history? Or he who dares stand against it?
Are we going to have a problem, Mr. Taft?
I am a very peaceful man.
Well, I'm very glad to
But
hear
do not mistake my kindness for weakness. Peaceful does not mean harmless. Good evening.
What are they doing here?
They're here about the drafts.
They have no right to be here.
I know, but justified as it may be, violence would not solve our problem.
One day, we're not gonna have a choice, Will.
Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, we're gonna be fine. Come here.
Well, I was explaining why you shouldn't be happy to have more traffic cameras in town.
What did he say after that?
How he goes, well, as long as you follow the rules, we got nothing to worry about.
Fuck all bootlickers, man.
I'll drink to that.
Shit, I'm gonna need a few more drinks. You guys hear Okinawa's gone?
Yeah. Chinese just flattened it 2 days ago when Japan joined the war.
War as hell. Now with this draft? Fuck, man. Shit has officially hit the fan.
I heard that they drafted the first batch last week. What are you guys gonna do if your names get called up?
They're gonna have to come through me and my MG.
You finally got that old thing working, huh?
Oh yeah. Rechambered it in 308. Runs like a dream.
Hell yeah. You gotta get to the range soon.
William, you in? I got drafted. Hey, come on.
For real?
Yeah. Cops came by to let me know. Wanted to make sure we weren't gonna have any problems.
Damn, man.
What are you gonna do? I don't know. But I'm not leaving them behind.
Good. Fuck the draft.
Yeah, but what about the cops? I mean, you don't think they're gonna come back and drag you guys out?
I like to see them try.
You gotta get out of town for a while, man. I mean, until this shit blows over. If it blows over. Do you got a place to go?
Yeah, man. If you need help getting out of town, I got you.
Hey, me too. I know you did the same for all of us.
We'll watch your back, Will. I won't let any of those fucking wife-beating pigs lay a finger on you.
Thanks, guys. That means a lot. I hope we don't run into any trouble.
Trouble don't want to run into me.
We got your back, Will. And we'll keep your family safe.
That's right. No doubt.
Amen.
Hi, honey. How's the fire?
It was good. It was alright. Told the guys about the draft.
And what are we gonna do?
I was thinking about just going. Keep things simple.
But that goes against everything we stand for.
I just want to make sure you and Mina are safe.
And what about you?
They're after me, not you, honey.
We can't just let them rip our family apart.
All right, well. We can't stay here. We could
Stay with your parents in Busan, if they're still around.
Okay. Okay. I'll call them. But how are we gonna get there?
Start packing. I'll call up some friends.
Oh, fuck.
How you doing tonight?
Oh, you know.
Need to see some ID.
Yeah, sure thing.
Wait here.
What's going on?
Get ready to sit down. Keep it cool, guys. Keep it cool.
This probably won't end well.
So where are you heading?
I'm just heading back home.
You know, there's a lot of fellas overseas right now fighting that probably wish they could say the same thing. Why aren't you fighting with them?
Why aren't you?
So where are you coming from?
I was just visiting some family back in the city. You know, we're probably a little bit outside of city limits here, don't you think?
Not quite. From around here?
Yeah, I grew up on the west side.
I'm gonna need you to step out of the vehicle. Why'd you leave?
You know, decided to finally get that place out in the country. You know, with everything going on in the cities these days, it just made sense for us to get a fresh start.
Fuck! Bail out! Bail out!
Awkward!
You guys seen Will?
I saw him head over towards his truck.
Okay, got you. What do you want to do?
I'm staying.
Eye for an eye only makes the world go blind, Will.
No. Just my eye.
You sure about that, Will?
I don't expect you to stay with me.
I ain't got anybody else.
I'm staying too. It's payback time, motherfucker.
We're with you to the end.
I'm sorry, Will. I got my own family to look after, man. I can't risk not getting back home.
I understand. That's what I do. Okay.
Hey, check up on Rebecca for me if you can. I'm confident.
Of course.
I got plenty.
Get home safe, man.
You too. Something. Hard times, eh? Things have changed.
Things have always been this way. It's just getting harder to ignore.
See you on the other side, Will.
One day, we're not gonna have a choice, Will.
It is said that only those who are brave are free.
out. Let me get a shot. Where they at? Where they at?
He's gone, man. Let's go.
It is said that only those who are brave are free. I was never free. I never chose to act until it was too late. I sat on the fence and hoped the troubles of the world would pass me by. They didn't. For all the time I had to decide what I could do, for all the paths I could have taken, peaceful or not, as this tyranny marched on, I never made a choice. I did nothing. I don't blame you for leaving. You still have a chance to avoid my mistake. Do not rush to tear down what you hate, but build something out of love to take its place. You must be willing to defend the things you love and create, or else they will be taken by those who hate. You have a right to ignore the state, but it will not be ignoring you. You have to decide what it is you're willing to fight for, and not just why, but when. What hill are you prepared to die on if it comes to it? If you wait to defend yourself from tyranny until it arrives at your front door, you've already lost. Embody the spirit of freedom in both your words and in your actions, and learn for free the lessons and wisdom others had to bleed for throughout history. Set an example for those around you, and they will look to you for friendship and support. There are plenty of ways to separate from the state peacefully. But if nobody tries, eventually the fight will come for all of us, and the terms will be dictated under us.
Children and women in here to call it off.
The governments of the world have always been evil. And if you don't take responsibility for your own destiny, you will suffer the same fate as many generations past who made the same mistake and paid the ultimate price. You will no longer have the freedom to decide when or how. The choice will have been made for you, as it was for me, should you wait until it is too late.